segment no adesua ba ye ba be ka bends ho asem say eja ahihye obi anase nsuo a ye bugu bi ho na skin na sha se nya irritation kwan be na be fa so aso ano ansa na de akọ hospital yes ye mfa nchini ngusu yes ye mfa vaseline yes ye mfa den yes ye nko na Ghana Red Cross Society for ye David Osei enso yasene no mai adesua de emfa ho ye basisia
Memahefo akwaba ewo first aid segment ewo Sima health show so enchia kese free Red Cross asoye ebremu asidan koma Kantaka TV eni Sima health show omo na ama ene yegina ha ahwefo yede dwumadi ebremu ene pese ni ahwefo enyina esua bibia ye frɛ no Benz fie ye taa hyehye ye nkwalanom taa hyehye ede ne yeye na eja hyehye no hyehye no ye wo mu ahodo ebia na nsuo hye na ahyehyew ebia no aso ade a enyu ase fridge mu ne ade a enyu so matimi hyew ice block krakra ko timi hyew ana se nkwan na afie gu so enti se na meka no hyehye no egumu ahoro bebre na wo a wo tifie ana ba bibiara wo se obi ahyehye ede na wo se wo ye empempi no aya na obi hyehye a ukoba bia obehu a na yate anwea acheche na yade atoso anase obehu a na yade yaka ne se yade nipa na kohye nsuom ya amfana ahye nsuom nso a enenku adoso yesi enku we ye fine na yade atotoso saa no ma na yenyina enye ayesa obedu hospital no no ama nurses na doctors for no omo bre na nhyehye no ye nipadua no honam no ya chemu miensa your first layer, second layer, and a third layer. Na enhyehye no saa nete ye won hyehye bi a eka first layer no ana enhyehye bi nso eka first layer ne second no ana enhyehye bi nso a eka ne miensa nyinara de edi kan no first layer no ye friend first degree burns na first degree burns no se eyewa ubehu se baabi a ehwa hyehye no ehwo kala no esesa ana de aka second layer no so no eno so saa ehwo sesa ana ehihye nsuo ehwo no hihye nsuo ana third one no ehika miensa ni nyinara eyesa wo tissues ni nyina adamage nipa aya na omufa third degree burns or how no aya na omuntai survive bebre na tawu kakra bi netimi enyankwa yanhwe de edikan no se wo hyehye no aka wo first layer na ade esa wo ye ne se wo de babia ahye no wudi nsuo a ehwiegu ebegu so na nsuo na gu fam wo mfa bibia entoso aduro anase bibia nsuo nkoa na obekoso na wudi begu so kosi se ebedwo se ye second degree burns ne nso a the same thing wudi nsuo no ebegu so saa kosi se ebedwo na heat ni nyina bepie emfa nkohye nsuo emfa nku bia ensra so se wudi nku ne sra so a wo honam no entokuro bi wo ho a heat na ewo honam no ese pia bonten because say within nku anase oil bi asra so no ekosisi saa honam ntokuro no na yesa na emma heat no empia bonten enti egina mu sra na ma ehihye nsuo mmo na emma honam kwa no esei enti yesa oyense fansuo guso emfa nhye nsuo na heat no enyimpie koso ayesa na ntempa no peka anase ekwan abefa so bi abefa so ade nipa no beko hospital ntem na hospital fo aye de osom ye no na wakoso na waye de toso miensa eye third degree burns no eno etu nipa na wo be make sure say bibi biala ewo ne ho say ye watch say ye chain say eye kawa say eye even atade enworo wo wura yesa ebe wuro afa ne honam ni nyinara na ede ensem bebre aba enyi bibia mfiri ne ho na mu ade abaye ne se obe support no na obe encourage ni so ahoden na obe encourage no na watena bibi so na ade obetena so no na wa use sa ade no ede apagya no na ade ne kɔ hospital so car nso a obe de na krokro nkakra no akotena car no na ade ne kɔ hospital enya wadwen se obe so mu apagya no wo so mu so opagya na ne honam ayemre ebetete aka wonsam ama ade na aye no aye west Nti dia wa say eno untimi mfa hwe nya no untimi mfa nsuo bi angu ni so ana untimi mfa duro bi anya no die hia ne se ntempa no wo de ne bekọ hospital me da say ya frame me David Nana Osei I'm Free Ghana Red Cross Society me ya first aid instructor monkoso na mohwe Sima Health Show.
The file show me any aquafal bane and first it practical segment send ma muni pipe ofia na wuni bibi no fansuo no na do nsa ne hyaase a eno an se wo hwie egusu saa senia COVID-19 ye say wash your hands under running water no saa bens no so ba e fa nsa nkoto nsuo ma obi nhwie nsuo ngusu boko e ma na eno ankasa no endodo senia okan no nti bibi ase na wa bra bi ho no nti ate bobody a kire no ase let's be smarter than our phones then you go through ni nsua de mo cause no ne yesua na eboan a ye hospitals no enko chuki but as into so ho kakra kwa no enya abotre no atena se akopem se ebedru so na fa pressure enkoto nurse bi as me kase nurse for ye nhwe we ye Sima extra ene ye ba be kan ya dwene ho asem the brains ye se adwene nko ene nyansa nko ye ne ba be kan adwene no ho asem kwan ben so na adwene no e fa so eye edwuma time ben na nipadua no anase abodoba bi da ho a na adwene na efi a hye se ekeka no ho afa ne mebi atum na obi wo ho no ase omisua ade a enyama adwene no kwan ben so na be fa adwene no ebe eden ebe kane no ho na wonya saa nkwaje no ede ama no aboa wa adwene nipa nso wa adwene ti adwene ne de ebofra baabia ne fa nti enne ye ne doctor yaw Amoah oye surgeon eno no na ode ho ade chere brain doctor Onyamewaa call by the Sima extra. Then I feel good idea. See a bit my boy out and I see.
That's right.
Then you're probably okay, doc. Ya kasa ya jenia, a jenia daddy.
You, but that's it. Diano were different parts. Nti adreno one part of the body. Na eno na ewo utim. Dipeti wo ho enyi wo ho na ye wo nkase na sai nkase no na adwen no ewom
adwen no eda hefa
eda nipa ni tinimu
cause we say yeah sometimes no yakase adwen eda ha ye du obi atema so ewu nim nya na dey appointed ya yin yesu efrisi adwen na ha na ehye hefa
so if oka say in terms of anatomy say brain there and maybe our point in there correct
okay
say ebe wo ho but wo bone bi a nyankopon akave say ne uti shape ne tie no na eye an organ a edem
okay
so anatomically no you can say there and say that is it honor
yeah nti adwene no connective tissues be na say den na eboa adwene ma adwene ye adwuma
so adwene no eye intin bebre na yakabom sese ne dati no nti intin bebre in fact ebi mo ka say is about 10 billion intin kitin bebre na akabom na ede adwene no na sende wo ho no ese no na ya adwen no na a connect kitwa na etese rod na wa ase no a connect afa wachi na friend spinal cord na connect afa wachi na the other parts of the body na will be a ekọ onsa e will be a ekọ wonamu e will be a ekọ wani e will be ekọ wano nti ya chechemu bebre but the center na nkasanka omu nyina e beka se omu boa no ewo adwene e friend brain no omu boa anu wo mu na different parts ewo ho na each part bia ne adwuma potia eye in fact bibi kitwa bia ya no betimi atresi e dey akọ a very specific part of the brain eno eye basic adwuma so every small part bia won adwuma
ho na enkomo na be ye den na so yenye nru ho no musa Say abansa na abode ebeba wiase no. Oda ne mama yefunu mu no. Time ben na adwene no ehya asese eyi ne ho adi.
And they are very early. Very by the time I'll be say 8 weeks. Now I drain no as they form because they're the basic unit of life. Boama all other parts of the body no juma. So by 8 weeks there, already be 2 months and then I drain I started for me.
For me.
Progressively for me, could say ebe so no some part of it no Akosua for me develop it. And now environment war ne suehuna obehu na yi nyina so eboa. But by the time ebe wo the natural the basic unit would be who say ebe boa mu ehu ade ebe boa mu atimi akasa the child na bi obekasa osu. But onu nyansa kakra na owo no se bibi ha na ne response or the man say obesu ni nyina afi adwen no ewo nu mu so obe man na so obe dane no ho obe bia ni nyina no is from adwen
no international adwen na sha say for me pena efa bi sha say yedwuma bro oda yefunu mu
what yefunu mu no efa bi start yedwuma ansa na the akwara na pie because sometimes e bi as a problem bi ba or yefunu mu a obe opie manifest. Say there's a problem with the brain.
Honum no so no ye beba honum. Functions of the brain then na ya dwene no eboa yen ma yetimi eye.
Nti wo fa mu dia anche se bibia bia no adwene no na eye. So say ubetimi anante adwene no. So obehu ade adwene no. Kasa obeti adwene no. So obeti se komodo adwene no. Say obeti se bibia oya adwene no say beka say ko baabi wonko baabi adwene no in fact bibia nipa dasani ye bia in fact no na mbo ayam ye superior than any other organism in the world this year.
Into obi ti make say oh ya soma me se menkoye adewe na nsoma kuma mu pa de makoma kire me se ma menko akoma na ya adwene no
oh and adwene no we say adwene no deal with your emotions. So your emotional thoughts. In fact, you will be a friend of subconscious mind. Bibi a o ya o sheda say oh yeah conscious. Bibi so ha un sheda say obey eba. And you are not conscious about there bibi also your subconscious mind. Oh yeah ba onim say oh yeah. So all those things need dey adwenya akoma. Akoma ne dey say ebe pompe boja. They are called the rest of the body, but I can't do it.
It is so obi beto dom no when you broken heart and start ya adwene. Into your broken mind and your broken mind. Adwene pa because adwene deal with all your emotions, adwene. Into yare ben na betimi aka ebia ni pedua ni baby betimi affect adwene na say yare ben na betimi aka adwene na nkasa ma na affect ni pedua ni nyina.
So yewo yare a ebefi adwene na nkasa. Na depending on baby kopotin a affect ye no ubehu say ebe manifest ewo nipadua ni mu nti ye woni ubetimi di wani ehu say adwene hase ena problem no wo ena ewo ne physiological eno no untimi mfo wani hu but because of the manifestations ninti no bo say we say bia ye ka say mental illness untimi nkopai adwene mu hu say ade we no ayi afri ho because adwene say na ye na adwuma no apart from intina eko no the other chemicals be bre wo ha efrafra ade adwuma so it could be say intin no specifically na problem ana say chemicals na ade adwuma no so bi and I either say overproduction below production na say sensitive all those things
overproduction below production
chemical bi wo ha I deals with our emotions for example.
Okay.
So if you have more of that you have problems. If you have less of that you have problems. So these are some of the things. So it's very difficult. It's a very complex organ and in no edos no quite complex. So nti ase kra even between scientists kra no
Ajinyame.
Enye adequate. Enye optimal, enye adequate. Nema bebre o ha still a yentimi nti ase a yegusu hwehwem.
Hwehwem.
Ahwe what the problem is. So ubetimi anya bibi a ye friend no ebi ebeka say pathological. Ade no yebetimi ehu. Say wadwen no ebi bibi abesi ho.
Bibi abesi wa sen
say bibi abesi ho ye nyina yebehu. Say ebi a yetwa CT scan na say bibi yebehu say oh bibi we akosi adwen ni mu. Say na ye o bibi e wo skin no we say bibi abesi wo skin no. Obetimi anya bibi a abesi
si adwen.
Good. Adwen ni mu a no so be ma problems. Obetimi anya bibi nso a eno no untimi fo ani hu say bibi aba besi ho. But as I said no chemicals ne niam ye adwuma ni bi na ho atituma. So especially typical example be obi or mental illness. Eno no nye bibi esi ho more of the chemicals na e wo ho no na e bi ho atituma itimi. So those ones are ye nimu no aye wo ho enuro no yetimi de ma na treat. So mental illness, some of them are treatable.
Other ones so they obi kai.
Some not all of them. Yes, not all of them are understood. The understanding is complete in all of them, but majority of them are treatable, which can be treated.
Inti ubay den we hu se wasemesi onam yi na dwene ho ya tochma. Ana say we die wa sheda na oyesa.
So who say brain no because e bibia ni ti no. Obi wa brain problem ne affect the way on anti.
The way on anti say ho.
Who say e na yetu ye nan baako. Na wakọ the other one onim say onipa we oba.
Okay.
Obi wo ha obi say na ne nante ne nan mu ayemre. Ana say ontimi nante kra.
Ni ya adwen no.
Ni nyina ya betimi aye say adwen ni problem no wo. Obi nso wo ha behavior the way oye ne niema. Who say society bia no ewo ne ka say we normal behavior. Every society bia wo ne normal behavior.
Na say no ye ne society no mo agya tu.
Agya tu say we na ye ya eye normal.
So koye ne
who say no be ye bibi eye different from what the society considers to be normal. It's part of the mental issues.
Na say no hwenyo just a society na oma bat together so dia we dey ne infanti.
No, who say the young person explain say never how human beings here dream say normal. Say bia unim so sori anopa obe sha atade upie a.
Okay.
Or so sha atade di pie societal norm.
Okay.
And this upie na on sha atade a that is abnormal. Obi abe say no, there's something wrong with your thinking process no.
And on the ta come man no mo mema de say mutimi pia tora mo sha atare.
Oh no, say you show your nakedness. Basically say ube kwa oye naked a upi say wakra obi ase ukokuru na on sha atade.
Naked in what way? So on sha top na.
No, say why adeja say organs genital organs na show. Wakra ofi say ukokuru.
That is ndem.
That's an abnormal behavior.
Okay.
What you say? Na to start that norm so nim say obi nyina on chen ani ni di nkoma on kwa ntimi ntina ho a wo kasa.
He say bi so mo tin ni ho.
So that is not normal.
Enye normal.
Dabi. Oh, that is not normal. Say ho a o tin ni. Say o nam na o kasa. It's not part of the societal norm. So when you say it's an abnormal behavior.
Okay.
And I say ye nyina ye nim say unnim obi a ntimi nko nipa na nya o hwekara akobo na so. It's an abnormal behavior. What you say? So those societal norms and behaviors, no, are not things that we consider to be normal. So behaviorally, no, you can behave abnormally. Then the brain also is what controls our emotions.
Emotions.
It controls our emotions. So emotionally, you can have issues with your emotions from the brain.
I no. Ebe here say nipa ne be fedredo ho no metime boama nipa no control and say and I just am massage
you say I don't know, it depends. Sometimes say na yade bi a manifest both as behavioral, emotional problems and those is a so if they are well understood I would know how they ma those ones no maybe so how na do through psychological reorientation to reorient you psychologically. That can also help help in treating those things. Yes.
Is broken heart a state of mind?
I would say so. Yes, it is. It's a state of mind because we say it's an emotional issue. Because who get into a relationship, you add your emotions to it.
Now
so,
emotions now added to say if you are dream.
Adrenaline the control your emotions. So say what we call the broken heart in there. Then basically psychologically no your sound.
Your sound. Then a broken mind.
Yes, basically.
Yes, some brofanana.
Oh, that we said there is an adage we all accept because it has to do with love and we associate love to the heart. Basically it was coined as an adage we all accept.
It's because most of our emotions has to do with our heart. Like it connects the mind to the heart, Anna.
No, emotions there, the heart na a control no. It's the brain that controls your emotions. So if you have any emotional problems, it's basically the psychological part of it, which is part of the functions of the brain.
Normal.
So in fact, the heart no. It's an emotion. It has to do with the brain. Yes.
Okay. So what are some of the practices? It's in me boy. Obi ohonoma nebada. Obekwa kunya ne bi oboni din na kola ne ye mahye no. Anase bia on sa kolebo ye se ye pese weni ase ye dene ntia ne wo honoma ne abebo brim. Mo se ye esa ne ni ase be den, esa ne ni ase be den. Is it true?
Oh, if the issue is about sleep deprivation, say because and now here papa. Nyankopon amoye say yenye adwuma continuously. Because there's nights and there's day. So even the sun cloud goes to literally goes to sleep. If the other part of it, it goes to sleep for you. Emma night ba. So the body enye ade a say enye adwuma continuously without any break. So the sleep is a way to force the body to break. But ironically, you say the brain doesn't necessarily stop working because even what the brain part of it is still active and working. Yeah. So sleep we here for body nankasa regeneration.
Okay.
So sleep deprivation now it's like you are putting a lot of stress on the body, and then ubenya the effect both physically you get an effect, mentally you get an effect, psychologically you get an effect. In fact, we say work performance in all aspects of your life, both physically, your relationships with others and all those things get affected.
Not just say no, but say when a drew sabrina adrena kasa timi je ne ho abra wu ni pedua no kan timi nsom.
It's because brain a lot of functions. Physically it has a function. Then psychologically it has a function. Emotionally it has a function. Behaviorally it has a function. And all these things work together. So woman who sleep deprivation now, you are basically depriving the rest of the body. It's much needed rest and for it to be able to regenerate. So you psychologically, physically it will affect you, psychologically your functions will also come down. Yes.
Na no ye fan say adwen na bre. So woman so woman home, but once I work say adwen no you have control over it. Ye fan say na work say broken heart in free akumem a state of the mind. Ye fan say oh my bre, but I can switch my mind back to the mood I'm and the person now Akosua ye adwuma.
Oh, say the Yankopon here and they say nature has its I can say you can't cheat nature.
Okay.
Nature has its own way of getting back to you. So if we are younger, there are some things you can get away with it. It is say what on new car. If you don't service it the first 3 months, it will continue to move. But remember, say that's why we are no. Can be 3 years no that I started It will be the same for the body. Won't mean deprive sleep for a very long time. Naturally, definitely will be effect. So maybe the first day you can get away with it, the second day you may get away with it, but maybe by the third, fourth day or a week, we say body nankasa it's not functioning again. The effect will come. Definitely, you can't run away with it. And it is known say, Amoah put so much stress on them very early in life. They die very early also.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
You say work hard whilst you are young.
Yes, but if you stretch yourself, you pay the price as you get older.
International say wabomodiana when you sika na we say wo chile no. No, yare now this.
You once you are young, if you push beyond the year, only you bring the effects.
That is it.
That one there for sure. The effect will come.
Dr. Amoah can if you push beyond your limits, and there I agree. Into no we adwuma na wa hu se wa bra order for fato nchen na hu mekaka because ni peduane ni hono ma untimi mfa adwene ne nye de enye hwe wa adwene ne kase de na woni peduane untimi mfa nka ho a untimi emfa enye hwe obetimi afollow on Facebook ye streaming live ye Kantanka TV into ene koso ne bodero no.
Ajay, obi so me mu e. Itio, me jam.
Hey, now dey, atwe wa bio. Ade dey na yo.
Na won fe. This we pay up. Clinic me na fa me kwa why na me be.
Driver, fa me kwa. Thanks to you, computer clinic wo sisi awai. Okay, pe ho. E wo kuya no.
Antiness me ti, me kuma, me hu me ensi so. Sisi ma chi, me da me na. Me ntumi kura ni edos.
Wa.
Na ade.
O na ya me wanwa. Hey, hu to wi de. Hweduane esi wanim. Eso
Nana Jai. Thanks to you, computer clinic at that room. And let me to me did.
atwe ma me wona me kakra.
Oh Jai, me no na yare.
Wo yare be ti se. Esi kire yade. Akoma yade mo jamro so. Etipaye anada wona. Obetumi ahwe wo kidney, wo liver. Se problem bi wo ho a wasade ama. Afi so ahwe adwene mu. Se bia bibi nkoyi ana. Se wo pa wo nso abra. Hwehwe machiri kwan ewo kuya no ewsuhum asamanka se kwantimpon no so pe. Fred Dr. Epe Kwesi Prosper ewo 0205 961 109. Thanks to you, computer clinic. Brabeji ahwa.
That's so TV and that's that Kantanka TV. Sima extra you do corona update. This I don't am chroma. Minim say police for no ye jai inspection you. Said then Akosua minim ye bie. Kwani too much say I 24 to me ko bit me ba na say nose mask ye yidi at all. Social distancing you forget it. Ye dia she baby cry order for corona no kwa na ekosro. Do say Ghana nyankopɔ di ho afofi a recovery no ekosro nkofo munye bi omho to omo ne ade no doesn't mean say we say accept say ekokra nti ne ye boy ye brass nia e we say ye ne sifa ye momode na se ne ye cry ye ho mfitiase no ye nkoso cry ye ho sa kopem say nyame be ye adom no no ankasa pagya ne nsa akle corona free system ni mo ana say ebenya vaccine bi a ene wunya ya na ye de wo Ghana ha de enim say ye weda no say do na so me de meka say nyame adom nti obi a omenye bibia no dodo na omo ho to omo sisi active cases no a drop it about down to 863 na chese omo a ye contact tracing ya de sisi na 863 eno na confirm ye say omenye bi na so confirmed cases na akosro kakra bi to 45,188 nkofo mabomodian nya corona emmawa ni bi ewo mu nipeduem eno na recovery cases omo menye bia omo ho ato omo achese hwe ni omo system no 44,042 eno omenye bi na death omo mewu so eno so akosoro kakra akodu 283 nyankopon emfa omo kra ensie na won so so a wunya bi no bomodian se wo be kra wo ho na bibia anto show nose mask use sanitizer mo maintain this physical social distancing me the physical account cause social distancing e bi mo nti ase physical say uni obi edin kita ho na wo ben obi bomodian say wo betemo ntemo na bia mo kasa ma amfa mo ho enchichichi mo ho erade enye ado na corona nsensemi enye a thing of the past enfa emai we ezekulu locals enne de odi asana papa bi doc no mbi no se wow de ye onim ya nkasi anka wa finish one glass am ye dibia be kana so aye late afi no wa sha ase anom de media no manu mama na ka half de ye nti open na the number is 0547 896730 local bibia bi pamwa me twen pamwa wo show you so eziku na ne me ko high near the Sima extra so akọ high me hairstyle ye cool baby on no bo oye e de mama ye chekama eno aye de mama na se kese nkoma Benitego designs on wa pamatare kama e de mama betimi follow on IG eye Akosua _Onyamewaa me the styles nya baba be go na ne wa hwem na ne open wa screenshot de send and number aye 0247844479 style bi obepam kama e de ama ye ne Dr. Amoah e ka adwene ho asem adwene nku ene nyansa nko osisi a broken heart no me de me si yensesa ne nko brain ye friend say broken brains enya akoma ne na break ye brain na break nti ene momomode ana monso ma adwene ho ye ode yakọ akoma ehu sesi a na ehu hia ema ni pedua no nti wiye adwumadu bebi na wa bra twi break na home na GS cool locals ne fe cool it down adwuma no u break it down ade chi a ebeto aso nti bomodi ase wu break it down na wo to aso a woni adwuma no ato ase e kwa kwhwe mo da bebre nso kwan ben so ne fa so e affect adwene Dr. Amoah back to you mo da bebre nso no kwan ben so ne fa so a e ha adwene no
it depends on your say bebre say nipa de nhwemu amehu say e wo so otimi da be 8 hours a day so se yale bia anyewa because yale bi wo ha e betimi aye we be mo ada bebre eno de bebre se o yale na ho mfa wa ubeda more than usual so yense da ni yale bi poten a yale na bebre e betimi ama ada even ye normal malaria ikra no o yale e betimi ama da bebre se bibi how amount normal function ntimi nko yi a eno so ebetimi ama ada bebre so obi da bebre as an indication say bibi nko yi nti ehun be hia say ye behwehwem na ahwa de preko a ama nipa no da bebre no
ye wo bi a te semfansa wada wa so te yemfansa mi se me da na e boy bi abeye 4:30 na menu so time o me sorry free kete so kakra e bia akoye 1 or 2 bi ansa na e bia woni hwe ya wasan ba beda eno no se me da to emu ana me ka so me ni hwe yenti me da to emu ana sabo se bi dura no pa na se me ho mfa me bi ase bibi nkoyie bi e o masitinem eno ne da ho e na obi nso wo ho no mo ne de wada bro 8 hours ne se de wo ye nde wo se meda me ni hwe yenti meda
say nipa dua no you will be a friend circadian rhythm
your friend then
circadian nipa dua no te say clock
okay
kwa depending on say we training ho e di afa nti so you be wo ha utada say 6 o'clock a obo say about 6 pe na o feel say wanikum nti say uto aso say uda 6 o'clock wo sorry 6 o'clock. If the next time continues, so now twice could do 8 o'clock. Obo say next time could die, sorry 8 o'clock. You wake up at 6. Initially, we say 6 bar when you bet it. But twice so that could see for twice so yes, I feel that sorry 8 o'clock. So and only a training. The you can train yourself, say, that 12 o'clock, depending on where you are. Obo say you be awake until 12 now. And son Obo say when you come.
When you shall see you.
No. Reading my own training and it depending on the type part of the world that you say be I could do be in India or somewhere no more na there yachi
okay
so say who do for the first time go say during the day no na ade asawa ha so during the day no when you come you have to retrain one sana what get used to omo type no omo friend jet lag. Some people will call it depending on the time I used to. But say, that abro normal rhythm no so there. Sometimes yeah, not there's an underlying problem.
Which is
bit may be our yard. So so on yard there be a psychological and we're training to do that. And you can always train yourself to do that. You'll be our uncle baby and you train yourself to sleep area.
Okay.
And then ubetimi ada so onyo bi a utada area de bia ajuma now all of a sudden for one reason or the other uda area bo se dura nwumra uda obre that is not your normal rhythm it just all retrain no bo say the first week no be bre by second week no your body will retrain to know say enyumre awia oda enyumre so oda then you can do that. Yes.
Na doc omonso a enane de omunye bi kra gise obomodin afa eduro bi ansa na wetimi ada no so wa training ne ho wa ye ne obeye bi na nso agise ohia sedatives ansa na wetimi ada
te no say na yare so say bia wo psychological problem say normally no say o dan hwe mu kire say some part of your brain no inactive and na ma woda but if psychologically no problem now o dream bebre it keeps that part of the brain very active. Instead say ebeja ejuma ya Amoah da na active so you can't sleep.
Okay.
And bibisa no both emotional problem, psychological problem, sometimes physical problem, maybe no pain.
Okay.
Pain no cry man kwan emma on that. So all these things no betimi ama impede o brain. So specifically more important is bibi physical how stress situations.
It's me
bia ema stress bia no ebe ma sleep deprivation ebe ma untimi na. Nti se bia wani age ana ora ho bibi abo say adwendwen no won psychologically and emotionally no nye sound that ubenya sleep deprivation as part of the manifestation of those emotional problems
no. Okay. Ansa na yebekọ kwan a yebefa so a boosting brain no. Ma me bisa say being intelligent. So bibi hu na de pa no. Obi ho si ewe busuem. Ebusuem de ni made. But so yebusuem ka oye den fa. Efi he.
Oh, and then na o environment. The person's personality. Whether or be a goal-oriented person, or environment affect behavior. So you can say be intelligent, subjective. It depends on asemkwa or patchre.
Okay.
So nipa no intelligent in what? Because obi you can say o school ni ma de. In terms of arithmetic, say tro ade, chiangoma no onya de. But no kojina park so a onimbo obo pa. Ana say obetimi dismantle bibi as I putting it together.
That's it.
See, in terms of being in the school, you can say 1 + 1 = 2 there. Obeka say onima there, but doesn't mean the person is not intelligent.
I say numbers no is agbaja oni.
So I just say because I don't know if you onya there.
Okay.
But ebi eba nyom to a or a very good eba mirike to a or a very good. So the term say obi nye intelligent subjective.
Oh, intelligent, maybe just say a cut across. Obo ha ode ne ye hia enye ye. What chire ne sisi aso we fan say the cool lookout. Oh, the way for fresh sisi obenya ne say we ye ne den fa. Ne dia ne say bia so what ho say bia wo hwe TV ana bia ne dia ne ye dress no so address obo ho nim dressing. Anke bia say me ba set so. Oh, Auntie Sima, yemfa we into yemfa is on fa nya adwuma or the bed dressing no ho.
It's the same thing I'm saying. So such a person in terms of fashion, no, or very intelligent.
But on fa nya adwuma.
Hence, I know na behavior. So, and just say, subai, depending on the environment and the kind of training the person gets, no. We say, obia or the talent and the interest.
Okay.
Say, nipa no environment no or no, manage the opportunity to maximize on only potential. Or because say, a irresponsible person, but probably not. Who they need to the right environment, and the right incentives na ya. But say the person is very useful. So baby our nipa surround affects your behavior and how far you can go. Say ebia obi wo say owakra. Ebia owakra ninti no. Ohun kasa kese de bia. Nti se odwen se ni opeso ya eba na dwen mu se me pese me toka kese so obi wo baby fufuro part of the world
be say fa body akoto me talk
car ebia ni ohu a ye bicycles mo se nipa na for me what opese oya because of the environment need to know adwene a person or any edwumadin or person or any say is to buy a bicycle because so far as or no you're concerned no a bicycle is the ultimate.
Oh baby or no.
Oh baby or no. Aha. So it's the environment. To which me is that same person now who know because oh maybe on your intelligent. Bring the person to Accra, expose the person to the big cars and the rest. Only for you to realize say
well,
probably you're far more intelligent than the people. So it depends on your environment. Nipa who share or more interacting with and the exposure you get, you know, and the better what really whether you are intelligent or not. You
or not.
FFF or JHS. Put the person somewhere else or change the person's environment. You don't say na onye as bad as you think the person is.
And come to think of that, one says sometimes you know, it's even say catering. Obi o more than see kitchen. Say fiade yade ya na say nnuaduane a obetimi akeka boso de we afa na afa eno ano no. But we ka so oh oyade wa eduane no ante yemfa ne nkoto catering school mu na wonsu ana so de no koto ho no won say no so no akenkan ne ade wom na so eno no oye den a yemfa. But about the practicals now the need na ho a wo be ya ade ya ma so abaka se bia wa ye we presented saying na we eno no so wontimi nye. Would you say any pan intelligent or not?
Hence, I don't say no. Ebia the teaching method now the man the dipano eba formal education say na trotro na ina ebia anya no ne line no. So we use the same method e dey kire na ade na ohun ye. Wo ka say on gina ho no ratla onya ade fa no ko kitchen wo nko gina ho obe. So is the method of training. Okay. Say in the academic settings no the various obi koye BSc obi koye a BA the method of teaching is different and the goals of the teaching no different. So obi say na be an formal education as we know it to be, you know. Oh nya there. So so we change method no into a vocational form, a more practical you realize say nipa no or ya there.
Okay.
But I say I hear stereotype say any man say o so no pa obeko KG no akọ SS is the normal route SS university no abe adwuma but
and also no would you say sometime you find it out nipa ne interest and say na not to be because maybe a obeko KG be art kakra no need to develop you fine but we do baby a wan kasa ultimate genema wo ho no maybe from mapa primary go no to major to say oh provoke minya menfa nyehwe life skills menfa nyehwe but e bia me dey science na nke bia dey akola na to science near the science abona would you say no nke be ye adwuma wo intelligent side no
but the only problem with that is say nche say who produce nipa or one we we asenso no a whole life is whole the whole life and science
e bia ho na no interest was any work
but who say you are forming a human being to act in a particular way. So okay say, oh, we do nim science inti asora no pa. Science nkwa na e kire na.
Onye say onim science o, ye fan say we usa, when you be 8-7 year wadwene mu da ho so, mommy, I want to be a doctor. Na pesa we a doctor e bia msio, ukosko so usua provoke, so usua painting kakra, so usua we kakra. You are not interested in it, but about science near the to her. We are there. Even say canning in Abuma, school be because one year the NTM because you failed the other subject.
There no be a problem, but only for you to realize, say, we are science now be a doctor. So pre-vocation now ushia no. Some part of it be a boy. Arts now, oh yeah, because say be a surgeon now. Also unya a special idea. Which mean you should think specially. You know, sir. You know, provoke ne man life skills ne you know ni na for more but the only point in say ebia nipa no science oriented and you know in choosing people to do science no the emphasis for that person ebia enye vocational skills say ebia at the palm because ebia onya de ho to wo hwe the results na utimu say nipa science no be ya there so would guide no. It's not as if say vocation is not important, but who emphasize on vocation in such a person now will be failing. So the emphasis will not be for vocation. In the same way, we all there was science, but we are there vocation. So if the emphasis is on science, you no there. ha
na no nipa na onya de no na wetuni na adwene say woyɛ meden ade we memfa na adwene na mfa
nipa that say we are quite complex. Very very complex because adrenal deals with emotions, deals with behavior. And human behavior and the understanding is complete. It's quite a complex subject. You know, say uhwe nipa no na uhwe baby and strength wo.
Ewo. Now the not
then you no, it's not fun. We emphasize on it, not leaving the other part. Yes, obey half-baked person.
Okay.
But the emphasis is on baby and nipa strength no one. And then the weakness, no, you help the person's weakness to come up. But the emphasis is it's a football team now. You no do your left, do your right. The person ultimately bought the left side no more than the right side. So they look to the right side now. But they don't say also who say ball no echo the right side at least ultimately ball the man in nipa.
Oh, about to enjoy.
Good. So it's the emphasis, but we need the other side. No, yes, you won't create a hope and a person who is whole.
Who is hey? Not saying you can young coaches in your stremo. Footballers, mushisho me, and your ball left no ball right. I'm who baby, I'm on your over so. And they are for be birthday. Yet, minya bem, mucho back up. Oh, quick, brother man, me sound man who follow me on IGB, bra me posting a pie. And ne, now that can say, brother, your poem me chow pork. Pork ni your friend is saying chips. Pepe great cause for me ke o mani abre na munya hye na ni nyina akoma kwaku broda nkwa and afin so na ya Akosua anote wa birthday. Happy birthday to you. And afin so Frank Obendom pre unyonku bi uchocho muchobi o KTV hanom say oseme we show happy birthday emfa emma no mo amhwe me so wa obudu birthday bia nene KTV ya ba no amanfo di birthday ni bebrinti mo nkoso enenso ye me baba Marianne the birthday king back up. I love you so much. Can we say, oh, mommy? Change Saturday, be pop champagne in Bebrinti and the Wuching, because one each media mete studio have me by Juma. And my happy birthday. I love you so much. Wow, we shall be joining in with your text message and I say WhatsApp message. You be a phone line to my web me the semester on the keke. The text line ye be out to me 0558 656 899 0558 656 8-9 abomodi ase wode unse misa wo contribution ebe bembe ha wonte ase adokwa ha me wa ha me kan e de amanti fa brantem amesre mama ma attack me on social media say man kan o message ya na mention that momodi ana mfa encheme doc ye do lifestyle enyama ben na ya especially starting free abra akola ne da ne ma me ye from pregnancy nyama ben na oba ne betimi aya na oba pemfo ne betimi aya betimi aha akola na adwene wo yefunu.
So from the very early stages of the pregnancy, no, obi o smoking especially. So smoking say no, if you more may who say enye the entire development of the child. It may affect the brain development, no.
Okay.
It may affect other organs, heart. It may affect the nine, all the other lungs development. It may affect baby.
That is wo mama na wonyem
na wo cigarette, we any form of smoking.
Smoking.
No say Amoah enkwara no.
Na che say wo ye adwuma wo gya ho kra na bia edua na mo de ya smoke na nyema.
Amoah mankwara no.
Then
the other things we alcohol.
Okay.
You need say alcohol so
nsa anu odene.
Eno so Amoah. Na ye wonuro bi wo ho so ha eno so Amoah nkwan so onyima no hia say bibia na edro bia na wafa.
Okay.
So ultimately who doctor ebisa no whether edro no is good enough for the pregnancy, especially
Okay.
the first 3 months of pregnancy. Bibia obefa bia ha nipadua bia no fa ebetimi aha kra because no the critical point major organs no are now forming.
Wow.
You know, any effects on that child at that time no very major. Major effects.
No man so ya edom ko na chese we nye bia ntona no so kra ne ho nto no.
And when you say na craving, you know, you say nyankopon so ama ye bibia friend self control. You have a will So they are never be or have voluntary no betimi a control. So who say the effects on your body no is not good. That means that they will say
Oche ho fin.
so he am one so a mwa wo ho.
Emma wo ho no.
E betimi aboa wo.
Okay, and then be so for aka 2 pay. Say alcohol ne smoking. Then be
so basically no around that time no say very early in life no nya duro bia na e was offer. In fact you should be duro bia onyam na ya or duro bia person of be so who physician no
answer na wafa
before answer na wafa, and it can affect the child very seriously.
Okay. Answer na beba normal human being ye wabeto wiase wi no abomode abobra ne duru baby. Nema obeye be how adwen ma me momode amfa yen text messages ni bi enfem answer. Okay, so my first one I say when I sleep and wake up in the middle of the night, fine, it's very difficult to sleep again. Doc, I try very hard to switch off everything to sleep back, but it doesn't happen. Please, what is happening to my brain? Not just one honest chest say, if I see a super so da, be dundum kania be you phone ya dia now so no na ju de sum ne no seteno. No ye ni na bi obe force na ho said den na na mother.
So sometimes it really depends on send na me explain beginning no. Obia on circadian rhythm.
Okay.
Say be a rhythm no say oda 8 na sorry 4. Now all of a sudden open say oda 6 o'clock. We say 8 to 4 na number of hours. This all trimbe actually start at that 6 o'clock. Your body will wake up the same number of hours. So it will be sorry 2 hours less than your normal time, no. And your rhythm is complete. This all resetting the biome. Any number one. Two say only any emotional problem bia so there, and they definitely no to affect your sleep. And there were never be one so normal it keep you awake longer than normal. You need pie anything that contains caffeine. A bit me Amoah for awake longer than you think. You will not be so hard that can also keep you awake for a long time. So say who need any psychological problem. And the other thing is say we blow be share so not I mean that. Who be say time be now da. Also me da be 9. Oh sorry be time also sorry be 5 o'clock. That is enough sleep.
Saturday man your person what day to you mama.
So as I said rhythm. Rhythm. And now no. Not the number of hours are ultimately done so na sorti. Akwara so we phone ma so you 70% of the time no dey da.
No sorry
30% na wenyane. Won't area so they also use almost basically about 60% or even 70% of their time also sleeping. But wunyi no na sorti. Into obi a already be 60 years a day kono. You don't expect to sleep at 8 o'clock and wake up at 6 o'clock the next day.
Say
instead of 8 hours, you may end up sleeping about 6 hours.
Okay.
So koda 6 o'clock. Probably what for rush.
Okay, well, we will be on to the next one. Say, I'm enjoying your program live from Ibuakwa. Doctor is very calm, knowledgeable, smart, and good. I'm a mental health nurse, and I can relate. Okay, Doc, we'll be inspired from Ibuakwa. I'll say, you are very good. Menya first caller, Krobia from Ashaiman. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Krobia. That's all for Sima Extra.
Okay.
Me pacho mawa nonko.
Me pacho. I've given birth already. My baby is 4 months.
Okay.
And I'm breastfeeding, but I've been having severe itches. Sometimes I'm even scared when I'm going to bath.
Okay. Itching no a bath before bathing or after bathing?
After bathing.
Okay.
If you're not coming home. Because I don't know, say, if I can take a dewormer because I learned something about say, I work it out now for dewormer. So I want to find out from doctor and if you have to see dewormer.
Yeah,
I want to know, say, if you are affected alcohol now, say, because I think he's breastfeeding.
Oh, okay, Mate. Pacho Fatu said, as I said, I'll be my doc. You want to. Dr. Amoah. Yes, you know, no mama why.
Yo. One year met me I can say was in the banner the 4 months. So 4 months ni. nti onhwe se o bibi fufuro bia ma na kwan mu ai on change ni soap on change ni towel on change sapa o di dware on change ni perfume nku a o de sra those things no onhwe mu hwe se ebu bia nsesan bia memu a
ma sapa no di dware on change ni say bia you see nylon na sisi a you see cotton na say
specifically ne no dware no asesa to fofo
okay
aha cha ne ma no hwe se se
but betimi di weme
yes and no. I mean, because it's difficult to tell because say some money be a say ma honam nkasa keka o da bi if anything so because 4 months the inches or period still into no or clinic on hu ne obstetrician
no mo hwe
because she's still period of period so you should be able to see.
Okay, hello Auntie Tracy.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what for Sima extra.
Good evening.
Good evening, Pasha Moanonko.
Me pacho, me wa baby.
Okay.
7 months or 8 months. But who try to be sitting down? Now after wa kwani mu. After so who the idea mana or finding in sabaku difficult say or better ni aje. So me because does it have anything to do with the brain and because we did not go hospital so but
okay
omo catch me said this way 9 months and make us on to maintenance.
Okay.
But me share na the process ni slow because we are here on tenance on yeshi
7 months.
7 months.
Me pardon.
Mate. Odo Tracy fatos ye be ma doc eyiwa no.
6 months won't mean tenase kra.
7 months.
7 months won't mean tenase.
Or the net na sia no akon ni mu as a resistant to set. And ne nsa no so no ba ko ye more active esen ba ko. Odo no call hospital almost say agisa kola ni nya. So men kron ansa no mehu say na ye na say na ha no.
Because normally nobody expect to say by 6 months there. Na the effort so obe check what the effort to so obe ria 6 months they also ultimate tenase. Say 7 months no on tenase still la. We say na ye wo omo delayed milestones. You wo be a friend my expect to say ebia by 6 weeks we are starting asthma 6 months we started tenase we started area by people how delay kakra. So say any delayed milestone there then it will be difficult to tell. Who the doctor who say na pediatricians omo delay with sa neurological problems na omo evaluate no.
Okay.
And ye won kofo bi also omo to track the developmental milestones no to share whether
hereditary or not.
Or it's just a delayed milestone. Sometimes a delayed.
Auntie Tracy is na doc kind but my dey bia hwehwe kunu abusua maybe e bi wo honom ana bia wo chi hwese bi wo ho se bi honom na da na kwa yaresa bia na nya pe obi a ye herbal practitioners bi no mo setting down na mo mboa e wo hene de ye nyi ntumu da say e be ye sada ye nya Kumerica for online so Akarika for nkwa na fe Kumerica for ye mama kwa baba Sima health show
me do so over
yo yes remo anonko
the bacha me some fans say sometimes me jina say me ye adwuma that's like my giant me ya imagine ensiso bata ho din sa dem ye na mo refi aha me
urefi ade a wo dwene ho na na se wunya answer but ya na urefi
yes so ebia me technical man me ye adwuma wo site
okay
it's has me de ade me fa say no me go so ye na bona mo refi na me ye no
absent minded kakwebi
yes
okay
the man tam to so am ti half no itine me ya na ani plunsu
yeah say
so the doctor say migraine no I think from morning kabutwa hwe say the dia manya the bi o madwuma na se manya how bia mana ko ayemsa na sometimes me me okra na e butu efu 10
ubufun 10
yeah
oh Kumerica for Yate. Yabama doke you are no why. Ma obufu you obufu pod yes sir. Yes sir.
All right, thank you
Okay,
so
you're
much.
welcome. Doc.
So you're describing there's more of a stressful situation or describing. But one thing is say we are kwara. Ubetimi keep niam bebre wo wadwin mu.
Yeah.
But you should realize say unyi no stressful situations niam are more complex. Niam are as simple as we are kwara no. So it's better you always document. In fact, that is why there's the issue of diaries, so that bibi a person or no because we kakra already be fit. So technical people there, almost practical. Some of this you just have a small piece of paper.
Maybe jotting it down.
Those things down. Because near man doors, especially say we have to capture that dream be more special and you want document it. Onyamewaa over kwaba na refi and na say yes na onu say I say had ni see no it say it's a stressful situation.
Okay.
Enti no this stressful situation no the twaso affect your behavior.
That is it.
So what our advice is say pe bibi kitwa so that nyema or the idea bi ba jot it down.
Okay.
So that otene bi betimi asan akọ akọ no akọhwe say last na credit na me chroe and that will help you and
that will
reduce
help
stress when you go ankufu na yere.
That be an idea. Auntie Jess. Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what for Sima extra. Ma say mi sanko.
In fact, I'm person bisa doctor say my stated 3 times. About 3 days. Bisa say na say enye.
Jessica, when you feel saying?
More 20 years.
20 years. Okay, we share menstruation as na sana net ya na say afi na asasa. Sana net yeah. Okay. Bema doc you are no why? Okay, thank you. Doc. Oshane so bunen sano about 3 days. Normal.
Because menstruation there between 3 and 7 days.
3 and 7 days.
Yes. So the most important thing is say it has to be regular. You can say regular. You expect to say at least every month biano.
I will say show up.
I will say show up. But even though your uncrophobia or regular no is not the normal 1 month. No, will be regular 2 months, will be regular 3 months.
That is it.
But almost some are in the minority. But say women is back every month. Now if all of a sudden I started back every 2 months, not normal.
It's not normal.
But obi wa fitiasie na no every 2 months, that is the person's normal. So it has to be regular. So say every month be a bar, we don't have a problem. The other thing is say some of the months you were weeks near 5 weeks in 1 month. This all start 2 months is very early in 1 week. The 4th week no be the same month.
The same month, okay.
Then they complain say when you menses twice in 1 month. But we share the number of in terms of the interval now. It's normal.
It's normal. So I didn't do. I say me produce a mom pest specialist. Be wahana sa den calculate because if uncle for I thought I was in my free period already. Me kwa obe ho a no wa lock. And no na sto mo be catch say nye na TV dan and say wa lock. Hello, Eja Francis.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, that's what for Sima extra. More same is uncle.
Me pacho, me so at Typhoid na amio.
Okay.
Me ko doctor na msi mo Typhoid, sa ma me suiti kwa. Ti person mo draw me fani ade achi.
Na oko hospital ya ma wedjo.
David did me call once. That time no me ni baby a metimato edro. Na kata sama di moto bobi ma di mi ko share. Says ti mo be 2 weeks in the moon say. Msi mo Typhoid me I na come see Typhoid.
Okay, so there you show na. Wait me a friend number no why, but be my doc one. Why?
Sure you.
Okay, doc.
Yeah.
Wotenya typhoid, but o call hospital ya mano edrobia. Nti ebia na aduane bi obedia na bibia o ya. Meaning to offer treatment bi ampodia.
One problem yeah me what about this typhoid asemi ni say most of the time na no mo ka say typhoid ya na enye typhoid.
Maybe a wire test. Anna about typhoid.
It depends on the test away. The tests are around say typhoid without tests there, an a cake test. Yes, any hospital where to sort no. It only gives us an indication. Say be our resource constraint, be our hospital be money resources to really make a diagnosis of typhoid. You use with that no as a screening test.
Okay.
To give us an indication, say possibly ABA nipa no because the strains of typhoid no dozen and a lot of them are more around almost the same titers are any the infective ones no.
Okay.
So the test for saying say will be typhoid no is either you be fast stool no nipa no stool no culture we who the organism no nipa no stool no no aka say nipa no typhoid.
Typhoid. It's any blood test.
Then no ani moja mu.
It's typhoid you have blood in it.
Na meka nipa no yare. Seriously, temperatures was so. Now o take blood, now who the organism no e wo mu a na aka say nipa no typhoid.
I see.
And na say wa nipa no stool. A culture organism no wo mu. That is the only time you can say nipa no typhoid. But without testing, they are just titers as a screening tester. A my indication as to whether in fact in the population no whether they've been exposed to the organism or not.
Or
so
not.
you can't use
no,
that.
no. Yeah, the back corona and Quebec say active case but not confirmed.
No, exactly. Probably the active nuclear a little but it is not so exactly what the problem is. But the normal typhoid it's not correct.
It's not correct.
Yes.
Your order for phone lines no ye be atum text line so I kaka krabi na ye be no ayebe. Ti bomodia nefa o text no eno be friend so abetimi afre the same line 0558 656 899 0558 656 899 Antipat. Hello.
Hello.
It does so afre Sima extra mo ase mi sanko.
Yeah. Me say akwala na mutu hontumi international. I am awufo one finance said you international. Obey then no international go ni time na abofra no. Nti ba 3 months no now u de me say boss no na we yan kakra ba wo ja me to anya akwala na no international.
Yate. Yeah, that's the someone so fracture wa dwen wa ho.
Yeah.
Okay. Nti say yeah mama kana akwala ni nya 3 months pe na no apɛ box. No wa sha say the net na de ntoma hyehyehye ne ho. Enye oda ho ane say ono abesori na. What na say? Nti me for me text messages ni bi ntwem mo. I say good evening madam, please I have been having noisy sounds in my right ear for 2 months continuous during the daytime. Please, what could be the cause? I'm Ekia.
So, I don't say no. I'm friend tinnitus.
Different saying
tinnitus.
Okay.
Yare what asunimu. Nti share ear nose and to ENT for
ENT for no.
Bet me that show assume bet me abuano.
Okay. I say good afternoon, please. My husband sleeps a lot. He sleeps anytime he gets access. Is there a problem with him? I draw from Laboni.
I'm sure the man is always tired. Or you my danger, so you're tired. It's a stressful situation. So, we are stressed out now, especially with a lot of sleep. As you say, you can't cheat.
You can't. Okay.
So, the slightest area we are
Obeda. Hello.
Hello.
Sweetheart, yeah, that's what for Sima extra.
Good evening.
Good evening. Pachamo and uncle.
Me pacho me back kitwa. Me name de hanom.
Okay.
Like what to take pes. Di bia obenya bia what to book o dey on. Or to tune di or so de ye nipa. How could that what dey or so dey nipa. Di bia obenya bia aba o dia no what to.
Me pacho ba no onye mfie sen.
6 years.
8 years.
8 years. Me pacho e chance ye edi mersing.
Me fani say be 2 years.
Okay, ti chance ye no mfie nsia. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Be my dog.
I was 6 years.
Oh, 6 years.
6 years.
Okay, so chance no 4 years. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Doc, Asumwa.
So we know akwara no on informative years. So this is the time I want to explore. So new person me advice ni say say nensa hense no na person otete dia and be substitute no with bibi no ntimi fa explore.
Okay.
Say paper no so enya de ehia wo de and just jano na maybe ana enu ana o chena bi. That's all you know, or very fine that's part of the talent now or one now who clearly maybe the talent and then
the talent
no also discouraging no this a paper or titia hard dream money near hard dream no okay who the talent na
the talent Amoah that's to say for basho you so my final words
yo idea ehu hia in fact I don't nekita ye nipa nyina na no so na differentiate yen from the other animals in terms of our behavior and now we very important won't mean cheating nature so as much as it's important so obey adwumaden no saa so na ehu hia say ubenya a good sleep because then be regenerate to ama wetimi atwa the opposite oyen so timi achieve goals
patch of our number ka ho man obi hia wa wafrɛ
you me number 0244 244 912
okay
offer me number fa betimi send message
send the message other for share me da send nan so nya abe na wutie yen na wo true bibi edito ho no me na ye ka adwene ho asem nti bomode na wutie na wajoti bibi to ho no ma bomode am wani ado na ne abeyi bia no hu se o efi madwene mu na ye banti menye no kwan we so asa na bia mama akoma asom na konya broken heart dia ene na ye brain heart when we nya no meda madam Alberta aka assessa wo share me Papa SK Mr. Nyako I love you so much we're great course and sana meda papa opare wo share me meda assessa wo TV no eda kantanka TV na she Sima health wa wo share me so no meda wase na se kese enkoma victory dandelion tea eno anie baby I will be a Melcom ofa hon ma se per victory dandelion tea immune booster and nothing so mam wo UTI na number bia obenye binti na no pe bia fesi ho won na nkwala no enso ennum bi pepepe wo pe bi ato a number na 0208135463 and as 0276107777 pe bi na to province shop any bia bi na se kese enkoma cook baby on no ye miti e de emma me number 0247 8444479 Benitego nso ne pamatare mame da se ne ye besan yehia